Hello. It's February 26th, 2015. Why would I be smiling like this with this huge, glowing happiness? This is why. Oops. I'm coming back. I'm going back to Thailand. I'm going back to Thailand. I am. In 202 days. I'll be back. Excuse the language. Fucking awesome. I was going back for a holiday. But I may be fortunate enough to, if I hope, raise enough money and maybe get some breast augmentation. That's the right way. A little bit bigger boobies, just a bit bigger, not massively. And that would be even mega awesome. I've tried for 2 years to go back to this place. It means that much to me. I mean, to have an understanding why it means so much to me just to go back to Thailand was because I placed myself in Thailand and in Dr. Saran's hands. And that's simply that I placed myself there, and I did it with good faith and love and promise that I would have a better future to myself. And, and it was, oh my God, it was successful. Massively. I mean, result-wise, I haven't got the words for it. I'm just absolutely awesomely pleased with it. You might hear some deep tones in the moment because the nose is blocked because I cry a lot at the moment. Because I'm happy going back. The expectations, what Dr. Saran said, I believed, self-belief, that when I went for GRS-SRS, that, I had completed my transition stages of my body. I didn't think I was going to improve or change anymore. Well, I was wrong. I was totally wrong. My arms now come from the beginning of transition a third. Let's see if we can show you. There we go. You can see my arms are a third of transition. When that tattoo was originally done, you can see how much change has been in the arms. Just going to hold it down like that. There's massive change. Yeah, the triceps there, but it's more only pronounced when I squeeze down, and it's just maybe a little bit of excess body fat, which is right at the crest. But yeah, the muscle is there, and it's back to there, and it's right back there. But there is a little bit of fat in that one, just but the arms really. If you look at the photographs, and that they're a third. They're a clear third of what they used to be. From 2 years ago to now, they're lost, I would say, conservatively probably 2, maybe 3 inches in size. When them away from the body like that, you can see they're massively changed. As you can see up here now, you can see the shoulder structure changing. You can see it out there. So really, webcam's not the best. But you can see there's been massive changes throughout the body. That's throughout the whole body. It hasn't affected my strength. It has to a little bit, but not that I haven't got it. I mean, it's weird. If I go swimming, my body strength up here, from here down to my waist, feels like it expands probably a good size. Yeah, it was an experiment I did last week, by accident, really. I had a top on which fit really good, and comfortable, and then I went swimming. Then when I come back home and I dried up and I went to put the same top on, it was tight as hell on me. So the muscles are there, but they just don't are not right pronounced. It's basically like, you have to go to the gym or something and you can pump them up. And I'm sorry, I don't want to do those things anymore. You can see in the frames, I mean, you can see the changes in their arms. It's massive changes, and that all adds to the appearance. Even the hands have changed a little bit. You can see. Oops, here we go. And the wrists. And, so it's awesome. I mean, gotta understand, when I started this process 4 years ago, I thought I knew it all. I thought I knew what the hormones could do to my body. I thought of how the transition was going to happen. And be true, well, I've been knocked for a few times. And I mean a few times where things happen and you didn't expect them, or certain results come back and you didn't expect them. I mean, you can see these arms. They don't look like guys' arms anymore. It's amazing. And I've had equivalent change in size in the first 2 years is what I've got in the second 2 years, if you can understand. I mean, I got to a certain part of transition on 2 years of hormones, and I felt that I was at the end of transforming. I couldn't really change it anymore. That's what I believed. Even though I knew there was still another maybe year of transitioning going to happen, within the body, just being on the hormones, but I thought I was close to the max. I didn't think I could change much more. And then I had this surgery January 26, 2013, made in Thailand. And get told that I'm not. I'm wrong. That I'm going to have a massive change again. And then I think, oh, okay, sure. Well, what more can happen to me? What more? And, you think, how much more can I change? I mean, you've been on hormones for 2 years. You think they would have ran rampant for your body and you would have changed. Well, hello, not. I was in for a shock, and it changed me even more. Body dimensions, not just the surgery itself, which that area changed like, whoa. But just overall, in body itself has changed quite dramatically in the last 2 years. And I run it off to two things. I run it off, one, to having the SRS and GR surgery, and the other side is going to the hormonal implant from oral tablets. Because I changed to the implant after about 4,800 pills and around the 26, 27 month mark of HRT. So, and I was post-op then too. So the two combined was just like a restart. It's the only way you can put it. Yeah, it just restarted the whole changing process again. So if you're on oral out there, believe me, if you can get on a hormonal implant, a compound from Compound Pharmacy, and get a gynecologist or a surgeon, some type of surgeon, someone or a doctor, a very well schooled doctor, to place it subdermally. It's amazing. I mean, you don't have to have injections. You don't have to take pills. You can live a normal life like any normal girl. And once a year, you just go get it re-established, or 6 months, whatever you can get. Where the other side of it, your pills are tedious. You can forget them. Can overdose them too. You forget that you did take them, and you take them again. And that's not good for you. They're also taxing on the liver and kidneys, your digestive system, and also increase other things within your own body. But I knew those risks, but I was quite prepared to take them at the beginning, for the first 27 months. Then you've got the other three alternatives you can use. You can use patches, which can be effective, but not greatly. according to research. I can't tell you personally because I've never used them myself, but I can only go by what I know and what's been either expressed to me or by other girls which are used in the processes. Then you've got the injections. Now the injections are very, very effective, as good as the implant, with effectiveness in administering estradiol into the body. But they're a weekly thing or whatever, and it's always a needle and a jab, so it's every week or whatever it may be in your circumstances. To me, I didn't want that. I just want to have a normal life. I just want to be able to get on with life and be me, and not have to have that routine shit. I'm glad I don't have babies. Well, no, I'm not. That's a lie. I wish I had a baby. But yeah, okay. So I'm going back to Thailand. I'm extremely happy. I'm going to be able to see Dr. Sran. I'm going to be able to say thank you in person. I'm going to be able to go to the temple and be able to thanks for, my journey. I'm going to be able to see Ying. She's an awesome girl. She's, she's like a little angel to us girls when we go over to Sran's clinic in some ways. She's just a little angel. She has her own little character, and she, does some things for us which we just can't do ourselves. And she's a really, really nice girl. And the other girls at the Sran clinic. And I'm also going to be able to go to Pia Vet Hospital and hopefully see the nurses too, which would be really cool. And call in on any girls who may be having surgery who might want to visit, call and say hello. I mean, it's going to be really, really interesting. I mean, my video on here of my first post-op process of Dr. Sran unpacking me from my GRS-SRS in Pia Vet Hospital. Now I expected that video to help maybe, a couple, a few, one, whatever, and that would have been quite good, but to have it now at 25 months and to have helped it's been seen by over 193,000 people in 211 countries. It doesn't matter however you break that up or whatever you do, that is a massive number. And to think that, and I do know from feedback by emails or by Facebook or by Google or people telling me thank you for doing it. It's helped them. I mean, it's super awesome. It is amazing. I mean, I set out to putting that video on there to celebrate my happiness of doing it, my journey, that I'd got that far. I put that video out there to help other girls take away the unknown of what they may experience. In their own countries, it's slightly different, but it's basically the same process. I mean, because out on the internet, you could find everything of the surgery. You could find heaps of it on the surgery itself, the actual process and everything part about it. Animation, VetLive, whatever. And you can see girls who are a year later, or parts, and you hear about diet, talk about diet, but the video of unpacking or that process wasn't out there. I couldn't find it. I never found it. If it was, then it was not publicly known very well, alright? Because I do a lot of research. I'm pretty YouTube nutter. I'm a Facebook. I'm a nutter anyway. I love Facebook. I love YouTube. And I love Google. But anyway, but to think that it's helped so many and it's given so much joy to so many is just amazing. And it was a pleasure in my life to have shared it with you, and I'm more than happy and proud that you've used it in some way for your own benefit, whether it be enlightening, showing others to teach them, or whether it's helped you with a better understanding of what the process is you're about to take yourself, and made it just a little bit more happier journey. Because that's the secret to happiness, is knowing. knowing what was ahead. I mean, you're never going to know everything ahead, but if you can plan something and have a complete understanding of what it is, and you know, you've got a full awareness of the situations, and it's as simple as that. And it's something you can manage within your own body or in your own mind, and it's nothing to a great shock or unknown too much. Because there's a lot of unknown during transition. We'll personally go through it. So, anyway, this is probably, I don't know, over 50 videos I've laid on here for you guys to watch and laugh and giggle and ridicule or whatever of me over the last few years, and you know, there's still going to be a few more to come. You know, I haven't finished. I mean, you know, the next, should we say the next series should be very good. Going back to Thailand, the goal is like you know, we're planning, or even if Kelly can't come, but I'm planning it anyway. I'm going to shoot my return trip as best I can as a doco of me returning back to Thailand, post-op, and yeah, so it's going to be, I'm going to give it a good go. I mean, you know, shit. If I haven't learned anything in the last 20 years to do with movies, television, or entertainment, then I must be really dumb. Yeah, you can find all these edited, but they're not usually badly shot. They're pretty good light usually, and usually, anyway. So we'll crank up the doco. Believe me, it will be a good one, and you won't be able to rate it this time, girls. So anyway, love you all. Be safe. Be happy. Love yourself. Be proud of yourself, and enjoy your transition. Because if you enjoy it, believe me, you will be happy just like me. And no one can take that away from you. Bye. See you, Thailand, 102 days. Yes!